Alright, I get tons of questions and tons of seeing tons of things online about people talking about diatomaceous earth, and I figured out exactly how it works. So this is the real truth about how diatomaceous earth works. Alright, let me start with some misconceptions. The first misconception is that it kills intestinal bacteria microorganisms by chopping them up. This is totally false. There's no sharp edges on diatomaceous earth. It's a flour, so even if the diatoms have sharp edges, um, the fossils, it gets ground up and it's just a powder. So there's no sharp edges in diatomaceous earth. Another misconception is that it's positively charged, I guess people say, and then that attracts negatively charged bacteria and candida. This is also totally false. Um, there's no, there's no, there's essentially no surface charge on the diatomaceous earth, and it's not going to have any toxins or candida or bacteria stick to it. All right, so now that we know what it doesn't do, what does it do? You might at this point think that I'm anti diatomaceous earth, which I'm not. I'm one of the biggest proponents. uh, so what it does is it dries things out. It kills insects because it sticks to them and dries them out. So it's a desiccant. That's why it's used in flour. Wheat flour is because you put it in the flour and it prevents any moisture in it and from boll weevils and stuff eating it. So it's a desiccant. So it gets in the intestines, and what it does is it dries things out a bit, and it kind of scrubs the walls a little bit too. It's a powder. It's a powder, so it'll kind of scrub a little bit. So it dries things out. Now, anything that is susceptible to drying out will die. So things like candida, yeasts, other types of yeasts, gram-negative, which are bad bacteria, will die. And now people say that it kills a bad bacteria and doesn't kill a good bacteria, and everybody's like, well, how is that possible? Well, once you know the truth that I just told you, that it doesn't kill by chopping up or by its charge or anything like that, it kills by desiccation. So then you can look at these organisms and say, okay, well, at very least, bad bacteria are gram-negative bacteria. I mean, that's just a common fact. Now, gram-negative bacteria are susceptible to drying out. When they dry out, they die. Okay, so that's how diatomaceous earth kills bad bacteria. Now, if you look at good bacteria, good bacteria has a different. It's called gram-positive. It has nothing to do with charge. They're not positively charged or anything like that. Okay, gram-positive bacteria just means that they have a different type of cell wall than gram-negative bad bacteria. And what this means is that they're not susceptible to drying out. You can't kill good, which I don't like any kind of bacteria, but I'll use the terminology. You can't kill good bacteria by drying them out. You kill them with detergents, so plant-based saponins is how you kill them. So it's true. Diatomaceous earth will kill candida. Diatomaceous earth will kill bad bacteria. Diatomaceous earth will not kill good bacteria. So there's nothing to worry about. It's not going to chop up your intestines, because it doesn't scratch or chop up anything. Okay, and it's not negatively charged. It's not going to hold on to toxins or dead bacteria or yeast. Okay, it's not going to hold on to them. So what's going to happen is if you just buy some diatomaceous earth right now and take a tablespoon of it in water, you're going to get a horrible like fever, flu-ish type feeling. And what that's from is it's killing the bad bacteria and yeast, but it's not holding on to it. It's your body's absorbing all those dead bacterial toxins all at once. So it's going to cause this negative reaction. So what you have to do is get something that actually will stick to these toxins, if you want, and that's activated charcoal. So if you take 1 tablespoon of diatomaceous earth, 1 tablespoon activated charcoal together, and drink it down, you're going to be fine, because diatomaceous earth kills everything, and except for the good bacteria, and the activated charcoal will mop up all of the toxins released. So now you know exactly how diatomaceous earth works. Tell your friends, share it on the forums. Don't let people misinform everyone. Diatomaceous earth is one of the most important things in the world for your health. So take it. Thank you.